if you go back to 35 years ago, we are not the same. I think the kids now are very. Oh, sorry, I just looking for the word. No, I think the kids now is good for them because the food's changed so much in the last 30 years in Canada. It's incredible the step we do, and it's a good thing for them. But at the same time, you have to prove more and more. And at this stage, at 20 years old, I'm just working. This I remember.
Yeah. 28. That was the first year I bought a restaurant. So Toronto, I was a co-partner at Toronto. Got married. No, I had a baby. Then I got married. So it was a very, very busy year, working from 8 in the morning until midnight. But you know, we were very, very dedicated in those days, and the industry was just starting to come around in Toronto. The food scene had changed from being predominantly hotel, moving into the restaurant game, and that's when it really started to percolate. But these young chefs today, the pressure that they're under, the sort of stimulation that they have in the marketplace today is really quite astounding. So, you know, when I project their careers out 10 years, I can only imagine what they'll be doing. It should be very exciting. Vikram, your turn. I wanted to announce Vikram's run for the mayoral seat in Vancouver, just to get that out here.
Can you hear me? Yeah, that is fine. So, at the age of 20, I think I was fighting with my father to let me go and study and become a chef in Austria, because he thought I was gay because I wanted to become a chef. He didn't quite understand it. So, and at the age of 28, I think I was plotting myself to start thinking. I used to work for John Bishop and Rains to Grill, and I was thinking myself, how should I, you know, bring the awareness of the cuisine and the culture up. I was, you know, being an Indian, I wanted to showcase that, and I was starting to think of, am I ever going to have the cash flow to be able to open up a restaurant in Vancouver? So when, you know, when David suggested that this is what it is for, I think it's great, because this is the age when kids are learning, and they've honed their skills, they've worked under great chefs, and now it's time for them to just take it to a different level altogether. So whether they want to be entrepreneurs or anybody else. So I think it's hats off to David for doing this. But I was planting that seed to become, an owner of a restaurant.
Superstar. Yeah, for me, I was in my 7th year at over in the UK and in London, and I was working in a place called The Square, and I'd been through the ringer for about 6 to 7 solid years there, and I was trying to figure out a way how I was going to get back to Vancouver and how I was going to open a restaurant there, and that was my focus, working probably 80, 90 hours a week type thing, and but yeah, learning a lot.
For me, at that age, I kind of started late in the game. I started at about 24, and at the age of 28, I was working for Jamie Kennedy, and again, he ended up being arguably one of the biggest influences for me. And sort of that mentorship, and friendship we had went a really, really long way with regards to exploring what Canada, specifically Canada, had to offer, and really tapping into the importance of the table, aside from the business standpoint, but almost the convivial aspects of it. So yeah, that was where I was.